Hi, Paul here from Trekitt, and we're out in the beautiful but slightly chilly and blowy Black Mountains to talk to you today about the Rab Kinetic Alpine jacket. Now, the Kinetic Alpine jacket is quite a unique beast. It has certain characteristics that make it a really versatile, incredibly comfortable and protective jacket for use in changeable conditions. The best way to describe this, I've been thinking about how to get this across to you, and I think the best way to describe this is to call it more like a soft shell jacket. So when you want the protection, the comfort, the breathability, the stretchiness and the maneuverability of a soft shell jacket, but it also adds a waterproof membrane for complete protection from the rain. So it's best to think of it as a sort of comfy, protective soft shell jacket that keeps the rain out, rather than a hard shell jacket that happens to be soft and stretchy. This is the perfect jacket for sort of high output alpine activities where maneuverability, breathability, protection and windproofing are paramount, and where maybe keeping out the rain is important. So it works really well on more vertical activities where you're pumping out a lot of heat, you need that breathability, you're moving around a lot, so you need that stretch for comfort, but you also get the added bonus of that protection from the rain. The Rab Kinetic Alpine jacket is made using Rab's own proprietary fabric called ProFlex, and I reckon that's a mixture of the words protection and flexibility, because this thing keeps the elements out but allows loads of stretch. If I just grab the end of the cuffs here and pull that around my shoulders, that is super stretchy. There's loads of movement. It is an incredibly comfortable thing to wear. Okay, so the ProFlex is made up of a 3-layer laminate construction. You've got an outer fabric, the orange stuff you can see. Sitting in the middle of that is a hydrophilic, stretchy, waterproof, windproof, breathable membrane. And then you've got a really soft, comfortable, stretchy lining on the inside. All three stuck together to create this stretchy, soft, lightweight, really comfortable fabric, that will keep you comfortable and protected. And the other added bonus, as well as all that stretch and comfort, is that it's really quiet to wear. There's no rustle like you get with like a really hardcore traditional hard shell jacket. Really soft and comfortable to wear, making it suitable for a wide range of activities. Because the fabric is pretty soft on the Kinetic Alpine, to keep that lightweight and bulk to an absolute minimum, Rab have added a ceramic print, a little dot print over the main abrasion area, so over the arms, elbows and shoulders, over the hood as well, to give you some added protection. So that ceramic print increases durability by about 20%, but hardly affects breathability at all, because all the warm air can escape between the little dots that are printed on the surface. So what are the main features of the Rab Kinetic Alpine jacket? Okay, so starting up at the top, you've got one of Rab's really well designed hoods. I'm very fussy about hoods, mainly because I'm a little sensitive up top, but I do get a little bit annoyed with manufacturers who fail to make a hood that can cope with the kind of conditions you get up in the UK mountains or further afield, and Rab do a really good hood, and this one is no exception. So with just my bare head, it fits nice and snug, it's lightweight. You get a volume adjuster at the back to take any bagginess out, and you get a really neat little wired brim here to give you protection. When you've got it fully zipped up, you've got cohesive draw cords on the side with the draw cords tucked away on the inside, so you can get a good lockdown, a good full face closure when you've just got it next to the skin or you've just got a beanie on. But then if you needed to wear a helmet, if you're doing something a little more vertical, a bit of scrambling, a bit of climbing, a bit of mountaineering for instance, it will fit over the top of the helmet, thanks in no small part to the incredible stretchiness of the fabric, but also to the design of the hood. That fits really neatly keeps the wind out the vents of the helmet, keeps the rain off, keeps the snow off, just adds a little element of protection when you're sat on that belay or you're thrutching up a gully in horrible conditions. Okay, storage wise, on the Kinetic Alpine jacket you get 2 A-line pockets with reverse coil laminated zips just to help to seal out the elements. Plenty big enough, good size. They actually come right up to the top here. They're really massive pockets, so you can get maps in there, you can get hats, gloves, bits and pieces like that. Plenty of room on the inside there. And at the top of the zip puller there's a really neat little zip garage which just closes up and seals that little gap at the top of the zip. The main zip itself is ever reliable YKK AquaGuard zip, so nice and tough and reliable, work in all conditions. It's a one-way zip, so it just does up and down using the one puller, hasn't got a dual puller, and that's really just to keep the bulk and the weight of this jacket down. It's all about lightweight and manoeuvrability in this thing. Okay, the cuffs are finished off with a neat little hook and loop, or Velcro to you and I, closure down at the bottom. And the whole construction around the cuffs is laminated. It's a stitchless construction, again to keep the weight down and also to avoid moisture wicking up inside the cuff. So they seal up nice and tight around your wrists or around your gloves or your mitts, or if you're using these in winter. And when you've got them done up nice and tight, it doesn't restrict your mobility at all because of the stretch in the jacket. I don't know if you can see that. We'll probably do a close-up, but the stretch of this thing is phenomenal. And then down at the bottom you've got dual forward pull draw cords which just tighten up around the bum of the jacket, around the back here, just this section here. So from there to there it tightens up around the back here, keeping this front section nice and flat and neat, and you don't get that kind of cord pulling in on the front there. So really nicely finished off at the bottom, and they're cohesive cord locks. Again, they're tucked away inside the hem, just press to release the tension. And they're tucked away on the inside here. You've got a neat little zip pocket. Yeah, it's quite a good size. Probably big enough to put a rock fax or a little climbing guide in there. I got my mobile phone just to keep it safe and secure. Tuck it away on the inside. So there's your main features. So how does the Kinetic Alpine jacket fit? Well, those of you who are familiar with our videos, or you watched my videos before, you will know that I am 6'3", 42-inch chest, 34-inch waist, and I weigh about 13.5 stone, give or take. And this is a regular size large, so it fits me really well. It's nice and slim in the body, there's no bagginess really. It's a good fit. I've got on a lightweight base layer, a lightweight grid fleece and a lightweight soft shell under here. It's cool, it's breezy today, and that would be enough. I could get some light insulation under here if I wanted another layer, if it was colder. Something like my favourite, the Atom LT, or a lightweight down jacket or a lightweight synthetic jacket would easily fit under here. It's not overly roomy. So if you are going to layer up and you are wanting to put heavier stuff underneath for winter use, you might want to consider going up a size to accommodate those extra layers. But bear in mind, this jacket is predominantly designed for sort of fast, active, high output activities. It's not anticipated that you're going to pile a lot of layers underneath. Okay, so I have also got very long arms. And I think my only comment about the sleeves on the Kinetic Alpine is they are just about long enough for me. Personally, I'd like it if they were a couple of inches longer. But having said that, when you've got them done up, because of the phenomenal stretch in the jacket, there's no restriction at all. They're just a little bit on the short side for me. But if you've got regular length arms, it'll be absolutely fine. Length is good, sits down onto my hips, and it's slightly sculpted down at the bottom, comes down over my bum. So a nice trim, slim fit with enough room for light layers underneath. So where does the Kinetic Alpine jacket fit in the layering system? Well, rather obviously it's an outer layer. It's designed to give you comfort, stretch, breathability and protection over the top of your other layers. You can wear it over a base layer, over a mid layer, over an insulating layer. It just works really well as that outer layer. Now obviously if you're stopped for any length of time, if you're sat at the bottom of a belay, you're having your lunch, etc., and you want to add an extra piece of insulation, you can always pop an insulating jacket over the top, which I might do now because it's getting a bit blustery and cold here. So it's really versatile, but works best as that outer layer to provide that protection. Okay, in summary, the Rab Kinetic Alpine jacket. It's a soft, stretchy, comfortable, breathable jacket that also happens to be waterproof, rather than a bomb-proof, waterproof hardshell jacket that also happens to be soft and stretchy. It's about kind of working out where your priorities lie. Is it comfort? Is it breathability? Is it stretch and movement with a bit of waterproofing? Or is it bomb-proof waterproofing? It's not designed to replace a kind of super strong Gore-Tex jacket that you can wear out in the worst extreme conditions. It's designed for fast-moving, high-output activities and adds an extra layer of protection should you get caught out in the rain and the wind. Having said that, it's a phenomenally comfortable thing to wear, and it's the kind of thing that you might want to wear for a lot of activities. It's hugely versatile, from dog walking to wearing around town to mountain activities. It's hugely versatile, soft, comfortable, stretchy. You getting the message? Okay, I hope so. So if you want to get some more information about how to layer correctly when you're out in the mountains, check out our video here. Harry will put the link. If you want to check out the other products in the Kinetic range, we stock the Kinetic Plus jacket, and we also stock the Kinetic pants. Check out the link here. As usual, if you like our content, please subscribe. You'll get regular updates, and we also welcome your comments and feedback in the section below. Thanks a lot, guys. See you again soon. Toodaloo.